Value your time, value your life. My beloved brothers and sisters, one of the greatest gifts Allah has given us is time. Time is life itself. Every breath that you take is a part of your life that will never return. Every second that passes is a piece of your existence that is gone forever. And the truth is, we do not own our time. It belongs to Allah. He has placed it in our hands as a trust, and He will question us on the day of judgment about how we used it. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Take advantage of 5 before 5, your youth, before your old age, your health, before your sickness, your wealth, before your poverty, your free time, before your busyness, and your life, before your death." Hadith, Hakim. Notice, my brothers and sisters, that among the 5, time is central. Your youth, your health, your wealth, your life, all of them revolve around how you use your time. If you spend your days pleasing Allah, you are investing in an eternal life of bliss. But if you waste your hours being available to everyone, responding to every call, running after every demand, you will lose the chance to invest in what truly matters. The trap of always being available. Today, one of the greatest challenges we face is being overly available to people. Everyone demands your time, friends, colleagues, neighbors, even strangers online. If you are not careful, you will end up living for people instead of living for Allah. You will become drained, exhausted, and restless because your heart was not created to carry everyone's burden. Some people will call you only when they need something. Some will take your time but never value it. Others will distract you from your priorities. And if you always say yes out of fear of upsetting them, you will one day wake up realizing that your entire life was spent running for others while neglecting your own soul. Remember, my brothers and sisters, Islam teaches us balance. Serving people is an act of worship. Helping your family, your neighbors, your community, it is rewarding. But being constantly available to everyone is not a sign of piety. It is a recipe for burnout. Even the Prophet Muhammad, who was the most merciful, the most generous, and the most caring, had bound. He gave time to the people, but he also gave time to himself, his family, and most importantly, to Allah. The example of the Prophet: he was leading a nation, teaching the Quran, guiding his companions, solving disputes, answering questions, and even dealing with enemies. Yet, he would retreat into seclusion. He would spend long hours in prayer at night, away from people. He would dedicate quality time to his family, playing with the children, serving his wives, and giving them attention. Once a woman came to him and asked for his help. He said, "Sit here." He then sat with her until she finished explaining her need. But notice, he gave her his undivided attention, not just a hurried answer. Why? Because he was not trying to please everyone at the same time. He gave each person their share of time wisely, not carelessly. My brothers and sisters, this is the Sunnah, to balance between serving people and protecting your own energy, so that you can continue to serve Allah with a heart that is present. Your time is a trust. Allah will ask us about our time. The Prophet said, "The feet of the son of Adam will not move on the day of judgment until he is asked about 4 things: his life and how he spent it, his knowledge and how he acted upon it, his wealth and how he earned it and spent it, and his body and how he used it." Tirmidhi. Did you hear that? The very first question is about life, your time on this earth. How did you spend it? Did you spend it scrolling endlessly on your phone, responding to every notification, running after every invitation? Or did you spend it in prayer, in Quran, in serving your parents, in earning halal livelihood, in spreading goodness? Not everyone deserves your time. Your time should first belong to Allah, then to your family, then to yourself, and then only then to the wider world. If you reverse this order, your life will be filled with chaos and regret. The power of saying no. One of the most powerful words you can learn is the word no, but not a harsh no filled with arrogance, rather a gentle no filled with wisdom. When someone asks for your time, you should ask yourself, yet, will this bring me closer to Allah? Will this add value to my life or theirs? Will this take me away from my responsibilities? If the answer is that it will distract you, then politely decline. Say, "I'm sorry, I cannot make it this time. Please forgive me." You do not owe everyone your hours, but you owe Allah your accountability. Remember, brothers and sisters, if you are always saying yes to people, you might be saying no to Allah without realizing it. If you are always available for their demands, you may not be available for your salah. for your Quran, for your own family, quality over quantity. Another lesson is this: it is not about how much time you give, but how sincerely you give. If you spend one focused hour with your child, listening to them, teaching them, playing with them, that is better than 10 distracted hours while you are half on your phone. If you give 5 minutes of undivided attention to a friend in need, that may be more powerful than hours of meaningless company. So my brothers and sisters, stop being everywhere for everyone. Instead, be truly present for the few who matter, and for the Lord who matters most. Practical steps to guard your time. Prioritize Salah. Make your prayers the anchor of your day. Do not allow people's demands to delay your connection with Allah. Set boundaries. Decide when you are available and when you are not. Do not feel guilty for needing rest, reflection, or family time. Limit distractions. Reduce unnecessary scrolling, endless chatting, or mindless gatherings. They eat away your life silent. Choose company wisely. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, remind you of Allah, and value your time. Allocate me time for Allah. Spend moments alone in dhikr, Quran, or just silent reflection. Your soul needs this private space. The result of guarding your time: when you stop being available to everyone, you will notice peace returning to your heart. You will find barakah in your hours. You will accomplish more in less time. You will strengthen your connection with Allah, and deepen your relationships with those who truly deserve you. And most importantly, you will be preparing an answer for the day of judgment, when Allah asks, "How did you spend your life?" My beloved brothers and sisters, value your time, for your time is your life. Do not waste it trying to please everyone. People will never be fully satisfied with you, but Allah, the most merciful, will be pleased with even the smallest sincere effort you make for His sake. So let us learn to balance. Let us serve but also protect. Let us give but also guard. And let us remember that our first duty is to Allah, then to our families, and then to our own soul. May Allah grant us wisdom to use our time in the best way, to say no when it is necessary, and to say yes when it pleases Him. May He fill our days with barakah, and may He make our hours a witness for us, not against us. Value your time, value your life. My beloved brothers and sisters in Islam, time is one of the most precious gifts that Allah Almighty has placed in our hands. It is more valuable than gold, more precious than wealth, and more powerful than status. Because with wealth you can buy food, with health you can walk and work, but with time, only with time, you can use these blessings to worship Allah, to prepare for the hereafter, and to build a meaningful life. And yet many of us treat time as though it is unlimited, as though we can give it away freely to everyone who demands it. We make ourselves available to everyone, every hour, every day, but in doing so we risk losing ourselves, our peace, our family, and even our connection with Allah. The Prophet Muhammad reminded us clearly: take advantage of 5 before 5, your youth before your old age, your health before your sickness, your wealth before your poverty, your free time before your busyness, and your life before your death. Hakim. Notice how free time is specifically mentioned. That is because time, once lost, never returns. Wealth can be regained, health can sometimes be restored, but time disappears like water slipping through your fingers. And so if you are always available to people, if you are constantly pulled in every direction, you will wake up one day realizing that the years have passed, but you have not lived them meaningfully. The illusion of constant availability. In today's world, we are pressured to always be available. Your phone is always on. Messages flood in day and night. People expect instant replies. Colleagues expect overtime. Relatives expect constant presence. Friends expect you to attend every gathering. But my brothers and sisters, Islam does not ask you to exhaust yourself trying to meet everyone's expectations. Islam teaches balance. Yes, helping people is rewarding. Yes, kindness is part of faith. But being constantly available to everyone is not wisdom, it is weakness. It drains your energy, it wastes your time, and it leaves you empty. Some people will take your time without appreciating it. Some will use you only when they need you. Others will distract you with gossip, endless complaints, or meaningless entertainment. If you always say yes, you will not have time left for yourself, your family, or your ibadah. And if you do not guard your time, do not expect anyone else to guard it for you. The example of the Prophet Allah. Look at the life of the Prophet Muhammad. Allah. the busiest man in history. He was leading a nation, teaching the Quran, guiding companions, resolving disputes, and defending Islam. Yet he did not make himself constantly available to everyone at all times. Yes, he served the people, but he also gave time to his family, to his private worship, and to his own rest. At night he would stand for long hours in prayer, reciting Quran until his feet swelled. In the day he would play with children, mend his own clothes, and spend quality time with his wife. There are narrations of women or companions coming to him for help, and he would give them his undivided attention, sometimes sitting for a long time until their needs were fulfilled. But notice, he gave his attention wisely, not carelessly. He knew when to give and when to retreat. He struck the balance. This, my beloved brothers and sisters, is a lesson for us. If even the Messenger of Allah, who was sent as a mercy to mankind, had boundaries, then who are we to think that we must be available to everyone every moment, without rest? Your time is a trust from Allah. Allah will ask us how we used our time. The Prophet said, the feet of the son of Adam will not move on the day of judgment until he is asked about four things: his life and how he spent it, his knowledge and how he acted upon it, his wealth and how he earned and spent it, and his body and how he used. Tirmidhi, the very first question is about life, your time. Imagine standing before Allah on the day of judgment and being asked, how did you spend the years I gave you? Did you waste them chasing people's approval? Did you spend them endlessly scrolling on your phone? Did you exhaust yourself saying yes to everyone while neglecting your salah, your Quran, your parents, and your own soul? Remember, every moment you give to people who do not value it is a moment you could have spent remembering Allah, helping your family, or preparing for Jannah. The courage to say no. My brothers and sisters, one of the most powerful skills a believer can learn is the ability to say no. Not a rude or arrogant no, but a wise and gentle no. The Prophet ﷺ taught us that wisdom is part of faith. When someone demands your time, ask yourself, will this bring me closer to Allah? Will this fulfill a duty I owe, like to my parents or family? Or will this simply drain me and distract? If it will not benefit your dunya or your akhirah, then it is okay, more than okay. It is wise to decline. You can say, I am sorry, I cannot right now. Please forgive me. Understand this clearly. Every yes to people can sometimes mean a no to Allah. If you are saying yes to every outing, every call, every chat, but missing your salah on time, then you are prioritizing people over your Creator. If you are available for everyone except your children who need you, then you are saying yes to strangers but no to your family. So guard your yes. Use it carefully. Save it for when it truly matters. Quality over quantity. There is a misconception that being available all the time means you are kind. But that is not true. Islam values quality, not just quantity. Spending 10 minutes of focused, sincere time with someone is better than hours of distracted presence. If you give your spouse, your parents, or your children a few moments of undivided attention, that is far more valuable than being physically present but mentally absent. The Prophet ﷺ, when speaking to someone, would turn fully towards them. He listened with his whole being. That sincerity had more impact than hours of half-hearted attention. So my beloved brothers and sisters, stop spreading yourself too thin. Instead, give deeply, sincerely, and wisely. Practical ways to guard your time. Anchor your day with salah. Make your prayers the priority. Do not allow social obligations or work to push salah aside. When you pray on time, Allah blesses your day with barakah. Set boundaries. Decide when you are available and when you are not. You do not need to answer every call instantly. You do not need to attend every gathering. Limit distractions. Social media, endless entertainment, gossip. They are thieves of your life. Use them wisely, or they will consume your hours without benefit. Choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with people who respect your time and remind you of Allah. Avoid those who constantly drain you with negativity or useless talk. Schedule me time for Allah. Take moments of solitude for dhikr, Quran, or reflection. The Prophet ﷺ would retreat to the cave of Hira before prophethood. Later he would dedicate long hours at night to connect with Allah. We too need private time with our Creator. The results of guarding your time. When you learn to stop being available to everyone, you will notice something remarkable. You will have more peace. You will find barakah in your day. You will accomplish more in less time. You will feel more connected to Allah and your relationships with the people who truly matter, your parents, your spouse, your children, your true friends, will become deeper and stronger. You will no longer feel scattered and drained, because you are living intentionally, not reactive. You are saying yes where it matters, and no where it doesn't. A warning and a hope. But my beloved brothers and sisters, if you continue giving yourself away to everyone, if you continue saying yes when you should say no, then you risk reaching the end of your life with regret. You will look back and realize that the years were spent chasing people who never truly cared, while neglecting the Lord who always cared. Allah warns us in the Quran, until when death comes to one of them, he says, "My Lord, send me back, that I might do righteousness in that which I left behind." No, it is only a word he is saying, and behind them is a barrier until the day they are resurrected. Surah Al-Mu'minun 23:99. When hundreds, do not wait until death to realize the value of time. Value it now, protect it now. Closing advice. My beloved brothers and sisters, let us remember, your time is your life. Guard it as you would guard a treasure. Spend it wisely, invest it in what pleases Allah, and do not waste it on everyone's demands. Stop being available to everyone, be available to Allah. Be available to your parents, your family, your loved ones. Be available to your own soul that needs reflection. Quran and people will never be fully satisfied with you, but Allah, the most merciful, will be pleased with even the smallest effort you make sincerely for Him. So let us prioritize wisely, let us live intention, and let us remember that every second ticking away is either an investment in Jannah, or a loss we will regret forever. May Allah grant us wisdom to use our time in the best way. May He fill our days with barakah, may He make our hours a witness for us, not against, and may He allow us to meet Him with a record filled with moments spent in His obedience. Ameen.